first things first, Adam22. Again, showing us exactly who he is, and some people choosing to believe him and some people not. But Adam22 interviewed, rest in peace to Pop Smoke. Adam22 interviewed Pop Smoke's, one of the people involved in Pop Smoke's demise. He got out of jail. He was a juvenile at the time. He made 18. He got out of jail, and Adam22 didn't waste a month because it took him about a week or two to get him in there and exploit this kid for his own YouTube purposes. I'm hoping he gave him some money, but
he got money.
We hope so. I want to say that maybe he didn't because a lot of them don't, but we hope he got some money to be up there. And versus, because that's already disgusting in the clout wars, but he got somebody else that's challenging him in this, and that's Seti Nash. I believe that's how you say his name. I believe that's the dude.
Ack also challenged him too.
Who?
DJ Academics.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
He had a whole rant. Yeah.
But Seti Nash, oh no, I'm saying as far as like, you did that clout move, Adam? Watch this clout move for me. Seti Nash went on live, and he was on live with YSL Woody, who's in the investigation with Young Thug and all of that. Free Young Thug, of course. And he was like antagonizing, joking, making fun of, pretty much playing with YSL Woody like he not one of those.
Yeah.
And YSL Woody was very serious.
Was so funny because he was so serious.
Yeah.
Like his face was
like he didn't even know how to play. Like he don't do internet stuff. So he on the internet and you playing with him on the internet and he don't even know how to respond. And he eventually broke.
Seti Nash was sitting there laughing the whole time. Like this hilarious live. I was actually watching it live.
Oh yeah. It was very entertaining for us. We not in the situation, but Jesus Christ for that man. Like I just wouldn't play with certain people. I'm just not gonna play with them like that.
But if you think that was the clout move, no. This was the clout move because I had to comment and was like, yo, Seti is funny as hell, bro. The next day was the real move that made me be like, yo, Seti a funny ass dude, bro. Is he made a video back when he was younger with all kind of like, you know what I'm saying, long you did, you know what I'm saying, pause, you know what I'm saying, all kind of little hand devices and stuff. Basically laughing and saying, like, dude, I've been doing this. And he had the Beyonce playing in the background. You must not know about. I was like, yo, this dude is funny. But he basically saying, like, dude, ain't nobody shook of you.
Yeah.
You don't know my history. I'm not scared of you.
Just because I'm not
Seti Nash, bro.
Just because I'm not willing to crash out don't mean that I'm not educated.
Being a man ain't got nothing to do with being a street dude, bro. Yeah. And sometimes it's street dudes that don't act like men. That's why when some of the street dudes get caught and be telling them, bro, that's what it beats at people. And not saying nothing about what, saying about him in general. But like as a man, you have to stand on what you say you about. So if you make a certain decision and you say, yo, this is what I'm gonna do if it comes to that, and then you don't do it, it's like as a man you don't like that. That can be at a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
It'll be the same thing. Like if your man say, hey bro, we gonna bust this play to try to get to this position, then I'm gonna put you on, then he get there and he don't put you on, you're gonna be like, yo, this dude, you a buster, bro. Mm-hmm. So it ain't even about like street or not. Yeah. So I think that's what people confuse. Like a person like Seti Nash might be doing YouTube, bro, but you don't know his man history.
Or just the fact that he not from, or he don't promote that. Just the fact that he may not be from, the streets or that aspect.
Nah, he is though. He if you follow his content long enough,
I don't know his content or nothing. Only thing I really know mostly about him is that he usually kind of checking the whatever like people, whatever the stupid stuff that black people kind of celebrating, he usually kind of checking that, and that's what people like. I won't say that. I've been
sub Seti for a minute. Like I won't say that Seti.
He kind of remember what situation it was, but he was on the opposite side of something.
He addressed every situation. So it's like it's not just the ones that might go more viral. They might be creating a narrative that he only addressed these things. Yeah. But that's not true at all. He actually addressed a lot of different topics.
I don't know all this content.
Actually, a lot of times when he is addressing these topics, he's actually doing it from a more of a like educational kind of place. Yeah. Unless he interacting with his chat, he be violating his chat. But like that's just who he is as a content creator.
But usually when you come from, like you say, a more educated place, you kind of take a different take from the consensus, and you know how when you take a different take from the consensus, people go against you and they attack you for it. So I think I seen him do that once or twice, or go through that once or twice. So I assume that's what his thing
Man,
was.
shout
So
out
I
to
don't
Seti.
know. I don't know
bro.
enough
Hold on,
about
bro.
him.
Enough about Seti, bro. Shout out to Seti, though. Let's get back to the real thing, which is your boy Adam.
Oh yeah, because it was like it was really because now that I know that I was gonna say that now that I know that about it and I got more context with Seti where he was doing, it's definitely more dangerous I think for Adam.
Super dangerous,
way more because you playing with something way more serious that I don't know if you can. I know you definitely ain't got no cachet in that field. I know you ain't got no. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, that could be a problem for you.
I think what's dangerous over there, I think he's getting comfortable kind of playing with them politics over there because there's so many people that's associated with his brand now that is connected to these elements that I think he getting this comfortable feeling of kind of doing things that some of this stuff can spill to other places, bro. Because it's some real dudes that's out there. It ain't like these like little chumps. It's people up there that's kind of really plugged, like Whack 100. You got Brick, you got DW, you got people that's out there that know people, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like it's kind of dangerous. And that whole Pop Smoke situation, I think like what's dangerous about that is that young man got to live in the world once you get the clout off of him. And like now all these.
I mean, he wasn't doing himself no favors anyway.
He wasn't, but people can put a face to it, bro. When people can put a face to you, it's other people now that'll do something to you for the clout. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that's dangerous. Not saying that I ain't gonna say what he should or shouldn't do because it's a story that it is people in the world that want to know like why you did that or how do you feel about it. It is that for that.
Man,
but if I was him, he could have did that on his own, bro. He could have created his own content and got money off of it.
That's what I'm saying. Like even with that, because I heard his apology. Excuse me. I heard his apology and him. Yeah, I thought people want to know that it's important and blah blah blah. Maybe it is. Maybe people want to know. You don't have to be the guy to facilitate that. That's the nasty work. That's the bad part. That's the ugly part in this. Mm-hmm. Nobody's saying that, of course you're going to get views, you're going to get money, all of that. You're going to get all of that, sure. But that's nasty work to promote that and put that on and be the one and say what people wanted to know, they need to know. They don't need to know from you. They don't need to know from you. And you got enough money. You up. You don't need to do this. This is not a come up. This is not your first big one. None of that. So this is basic. This is all exploitation. No matter how you try to apologize, frame it, it's exploitation. And just stop lying to our face. Call it what it is. Say you are what you are. And if you can capitalize and make some money off of it, you're not going to you're not going to be sensitive to the culture, sensitive to people's feelings or the situations that can involve real people. You're not going to care about none of that because your bottom line is the business. And we can start, you know what I'm saying? Because the thing that bothered me the most is the lying. It's not that, it's this. No, it's not. We know it's that. Anyway.
I mean, he always do it, though. He's
I know.
gaslighter.
That's why it bugs me.
He's one of the people in media that gaslight so much that people just don't even pay no attention. Like, you don't even pay no mind no more. He's always gaslighting. But, like, even in that situation, that's what I was saying. Like, let that kid create his own content. Let him talk to whoever want that content. Let him be the person that go facilitate that. That way, that's his decision. If he want to put himself out there like that, then that's his choice. Exactly. But you giving him the platform that you have, okay, even if he willing to come on there, bro, sometimes as a creator, you got to be like, I ain't even going to put you in that situation. Because DJ Academics turned it down and Vlad turned it down. Because they just kind of was like, I don't really know.
Because they got to move around in New York.
You got to just move around in general.
I mean, yeah,
and you got to sleep. You got to sleep at night. Certain things, man, maybe, like I say, I ain't saying young man should have went and made his own little content, whatever. People would have paid for. You could have done OnlyFans or whatever. People would have paid for
now you involved yourself in that. You didn't have nothing to do with that at all.
Could have laid low.
And now you involved in it.
Then again, we sound like old man saying you could have laid low, bro. That's not even how young people moving no more. So it's like, I'm not laying low. I'm out here. I'm on social. So like, that's just how young people kind of moving. So it's like, it's a different day and age, but still let him make that decision.
He could have came out, been lit on socials, and did all of that, and just had a different approach, a different attitude. I would have definitely wanted to know from him. If he was telling me about what he did. He was young. He didn't know. This decision affected him this way, and he can articulate it a certain way and do this, and he has some sort of remorse. It's a way to get that off and still be whatever.
That's it.
And not have to worry as much.
You right.
As much. You still gonna have to worry. But you won't have to worry.
He's still in his environment.
Yeah.
So he can't I can't be that, even if he feels that way, he can't be that person while he's still in his environment. he still got to survive his environment. He, like I say, everybody know who you is. He clouded up now. If somebody did something to him, like he probably on defense all the time.
And that's,
you know what I'm saying? That's kind of hard way to live your life, bro. But like I like it's a situation where like I was a Pop Smoke fan. Like I don't personally know Pop Smoke, you know what I'm saying? But it's people out here who personally love him. It's one thing as a fan when you love the person's music and their art, but it's people that love that man. You know what I'm saying? That's hurt by that. At the same token, the other dude on this side who did that, it's people that love that man. So when you have these kind of little things, like Adam got to understand, like bro, that stuff can go.
Yeah, you playing,
bro.
You playing
too
much. You playing with stuff that should not be played with.
Yeah, you gotta stop playing. Like leave that stuff alone, man. But R.I.P. to Pop Smoke. And
but yeah, this happens because I was saying this earlier, but this happens because, in a sense, black people don't protect each other. Definitely not as much as we should, and it should just be uniform. We do it like if we around a lot of white people or we around a different race in a foreign place or something, and we see the other black dude or whatever. That's like the most time we feel camaraderie, I think. But like we just don't protect each other enough, which is allowing, Adam to constantly do stuff like this and still be supported, not be checked or whatever. And I shouldn't say that because he was. That's why AD and them left. Shout out to them. Because in a sense, so to speak, maybe not a direct check, but that's pretty much what it was, kind of. And so that has happened, but he's still moving. And I get it. The young white kids gonna outnumber us. I get it. So that's probably why. So his numbers is probably a reflection of that and not a reflection of black people's support.